Hello everybody, my name is Tailster and I'm here. I have a voice and I'm actually using it in a video. Yay! I already tried recording once before, but the microphone kept doing weird things, so I'm gonna see how it goes this time. Hopefully it gets used. But anyway, this speed paint is not exactly what I wanted to post it initially. I was going to post something from The Last Guardian, which I probably will later, and I've been working on it, but this is what happened first. This is what I ended up recording first. Here's a sneak peek of what I plan to post in the future. It's not done yet, so I'm not gonna show the entire thing, so that's what you get. I'm not exactly sure why I drew an axolotl of all things. First of all, for those of you who might not know what an axolotl is, it's basically a salamander that does not mature, and so it looks like a baby salamander for its whole life. And it's really cute, in my opinion. Um, I guess I also like these guys because they're found exclusively in this one lake in Mexico. I can't pronounce its name, but I'll put it here. But they're basically extinct in the wild now, and they are mostly only existent in captivity now. People own them as pets. They're very hard to take care of, though, from what I hear. But I think they're really cute. I don't know why. I think it's because of their frills, which is what I'm working on right now in the video. But I don't really know. They're also really nice colors. The ones that people think of all the time is what's called the leucistic type, which means that this is the pink and like reddish looking one, where it has like a white body and then like pink frills. I added bubbles. I don't really know why. After I drew the line art for the axolotl, I didn't really know what to put for the background or in front of it, and like as a foreground, I guess. I had a lot of trouble deciding stuff in this because I had so many ideas. I woke up really early in the morning and then didn't go back to sleep, and this is what I ended up drawing in that time. My dog is at the door right now, and she's just banging on the door. I think she wants to get in. She feels lonely. But no, I don't really know if that's weird or not. I get up really early sometimes just to draw stuff or to like do things like play video games. I guess cuz it gets really quiet and I don't have any distractions and most people aren't awake yet. And so it's really nice, I guess. I just like staying up late and getting up early, which is not healthy at all, but I enjoy it. I'll see how that goes later. Also, by the way, I don't know for who of you guys, like which one of you, well, I don't know how many of you guys have seen, but I released Slime Rancher stickers now. I don't think anyone's bought them yet, besides myself, but it's okay if people don't. I mean, I just knew that some of you were asking for them, and so I made them. So I hope you guys will like them. I do plan on making more Slime Rancher art. I'm just probably not going to do any more speed paints for them. Also, I'm really sorry if my voice sounds bad or if the microphone is weird or something like that. This is my first time doing something like this, and I'm really nervous because I'm self-conscious about my voice, and so I'm probably sounding a little shaky or something. I am just scared of using my voice in videos because I guess I don't sound the same way that I look. Most of you, I would say, don't know me in real life, and so it doesn't matter. I would explain more, but I don't really want to talk about how I look or anything, because I don't think it's necessary. Besides, it's gonna be a long time before I even think about something like a face reveal on this channel. Oh yeah, and if anyone asks about the background music, yes, it is completely Undertale music. It is only Undertale music. I don't exactly know why I decided to do that. I think what just ended up happening is that I just wanted a calmer video because this is like a calmer piece. It's not anything too exciting or bizarre. It's just a cute little ocean creature, and I'm using my voice for the first time, so I didn't want anything to be super distracting from the voice rather than from the music. But the music is still there. Also, because Toby Fox's music is wonderful. I love his music and his games. They're awesome. I don't really know aside from that. I guess also because Undertale music, and don't quote me on this because I'm not completely sure, is not copyrighted. I'm not sure about that though. Figuring out the colors for these background rocks was super annoying at first, but after a while I finally found out what I wanted to do. Uh, but I mean, it just took forever. I don't know why I have such hard times with things like colors and color schemes. I have so many ideas for things like colors and color schemes, and then I never figure out what I want to do for them. Coloring in the axolotl was also really fun. I just really I don't like the color pink. I hate the color pink. But I like the color pink if it's not annoyingly like in your face. Excuse me, I burped. But I like pink colors and shades if they're directly from red and not like a magenta color. I'm not exactly sure why that is. I just think it's easier on the eyes, I guess, and it's more natural looking. Also, adding the gradient for that tail was really fun. I don't know what you guys like to listen to in terms of music, but what I like to do for these speed paints that I do, what I tend to do is either put on some lo-fi music from a game that I like, or maybe some other like TV show that I like or something like that. And I'll just play like an hour stream of somebody doing something like that where they just play music. Yeah, I tried to add a blush to the axolotl's face or its body or something like that, but I just ended up putting it on the face. I wanted to do some form of shading and to like maybe emphasize like how their bodies work in terms of shading, but I guess in the end I just wanted its face to be blushy. I think it's just really cool how in real life axolotls are kind of transparent. They're a little see-through in some places, like their arms and their legs, which is kind of creepy, but it's also cool. Coloring the seaweed for this too was really fun. I liked the colors. I don't really know again what it is about them. I think because they're somewhat pastel-like, but not too much. Like they have some saturation to them, but they're not super dark in any way. In general, I just really like how this piece turned out. I think it was here that I was trying to decide more about the colors on the rocks in the background. It still took me forever to figure that out. Also, I know a lot of you asked me to use my voice simply because it was annoying to see the subtitles. And I did slow down the rate at which I sped this up, but then again, this was something that took me way less time than something I would normally make would take. Most things that I end up drawing take me at least 8 hours to complete, but they're much more detailed than things like this. This was something else that was super annoying about this, but it was probably the most annoying. I forgot that some of my layers opacity were not completely 100%. So some of the colors that I would color pick from a layer would end up looking lighter when I would draw them on the layer. So that was annoying. But everything else was enjoyable about making this, I would say. It's just that got annoying because I was being a little dumb. But in the end, I learned my lesson. I didn't really want to make it look like they were in a fish tank, the axolotl. I wanted it to look like it was either in the wild or in like a bigger fish tank of some sorts. Because I think if you draw something and you draw something in a tank, it just kind of looks sad. I don't know. A lot of things I say I think don't make any sense. I'm sorry if I haven't been posting too much lately either, because I have been going through a lot of different things lately. Some of them are personal, some of them deal with like business stuff or like things like school. It's a mixture of a lot of things and I couldn't get into it obviously, but I definitely don't think I could be posting these videos like once a week, even if I really tried. I could do it like maybe once every couple of weeks, but if I really tried, I would be burning myself out so easily. Putting things in the background here, I wanted to fill up some space that seemed a little too empty behind the rock, so I just drew the same plants I did in the front, but darker and less detailed, to make them appear like they were further in the back. Something else about art and things that I do, I will actually be this weekend at the Forbridge Arts Festival in Louisville. So if any of you live around the area, I guess you can go if you want. I don't believe it takes any admission to go. All you have to do is drive there. And then you can go around and a bunch of people will be selling all kinds of different art and products and other things like that people make. Some of them handcrafted, some of them are just other like really cool things. They have a lot of cool stuff there. But I'll be there. I did some shading on the front here too. I was gonna say that this was gonna be it. This was gonna be the finished part of it. But I wanted to add more stuff because I had the time and I felt like it just needed something else. I tend to not like to leave things unshaded, but at the same time I find it so much easier not to shade things because it's so much more effort and time. But in the end, I always enjoy how it ends up looking, for the most part. Also, adding these gradients I thought was really fun too. Like how it goes darker and it builds up. Lighting has always been something that I like a lot when drawing things. And I really like drawing animals. The reason why I probably drew this in the first place is because I was sick of drawing things like buildings and other like architectural things and places, and I just wanted to do something with nature. It was also at this point in my recording that I think the window got a little bit manipulated or moved or something, so all you can see now is like the top side of the screen and not the middle. I don't know how that happened, but I apologize for that. I'm gonna try to make sure that things like that don't happen in the future. But that was completely by accident, and so I apologize. I'm not exactly sure what else to say, really. I didn't think this video was going to end up being this long, but I wanted myself enough time to have enough time to talk about certain things. I'm not really sure. I also wanted, as a last thing for the touches of this, I wanted to have like a day mode and a night mode of this piece. Like, I wanted it so that one was in the daytime and one was at nighttime, because I wanted to play with different lighting and things like that. I think out of both of them, the nighttime one was my favorite because I really liked how all of the lighting was super moody and blue and like purples and stuff like that. I really like really bright orange, like not orange, really bright yellows and greens, but I really enjoyed like the blue hues that kind of give the effect of like moonlight or something like that. I just really like things like that, I guess. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Here's the normal version, the daytime version, and then the nighttime version. I hope you all liked the video, and I shall see you guys later. Stay fluffy.